Hello everyone and welcome to Flosmas Day 7. Welcome everyone. We are on Flosmas Day 7. We are past the halfway point. And I'm going to go ahead and jump right in because I have a story for you. So I'm going to show you this pattern that I was working on last night that I was going to give you an update on, but I have a kind of crazy update now. And then I have a free pattern from Emily Call, who is a cross-stitch designer who sells on Etsy. And since she had a free pattern, I thought it would also be nice to showcase a few of her Christmas designs because they are so cute. I own a lot of these in PDF, even though I haven't stitched them yet. I do own them and I love them. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right in. So last night, you may remember earlier in Flosmas, I showed you that I started the Satsuma Street Clara Nutcracker pattern. Well, I was working on it last night. I was working on her, yes, you see it, don't you? I was working on her dress. Oh, let me hold something behind it so you'll really be able to see it good. Where's something good? Maybe this notebook. There we go. No, that's completely different. Anyway, I was working on her dress and I was like, oh, this is going really good. She looks so cute. I did her arms. I started working on the bottom part of your dress. And you may see here, there's a little hole. See my finger? Yep, there's a hole in the perforated paper. So, I don't know. I was using, I think I mentioned in the last video, I'm using 3 strands on this. And last time I did a perforated paper ornament, when I did this perforated paper ornament, and there's another one here on the tree somewhere that I did perforated paper this year. I don't know where it is, but it's somewhere. And I did it on the tree this year and I did 2 strands. Well, I was finishing up my needle, like I'd used all the floss and I was pulling it through on the back. So that tends to be what I do. I'll pull it through under a few strands on the back. And when I did that, it pulled through fine, but it pulled the perforated paper and tore it. So I'm going to have to start this over very sadly. I was kind of hoping to get her finished this year, and honestly, I don't think I'll start her. I think I'll start either the Snow Queen or I'll start the, I think it's Sir Drosselmeyer or something. I don't think I'll start this one this year because I'm kind of sad with it. But have you ever had that happen? This is only my 3rd time stitching on perforated paper, so maybe this happens. Or maybe I don't know. It wasn't, I would say my tension was too tight, but I wasn't doing an actual stitch. So I don't know what it is. I just think the 3 strands of perforated paper for me is not the move. So yeah, this is the Satsuma Street Clara Nutcracker Suite. I don't believe I mentioned that. I got so caught up in my story. But yeah, there's her. Sadly, will be thrown away. And I will have to do another one. So yeah, there's my story about that. I just thought that was crazy. And I was so excited to show you my update today. And then that happened. And I just got upset. And I put it back down and I stopped stitching for the night. Okay, so now let me jump into our free pattern of the day, as well as our paid patterns being featured from Emily Call. So the free pattern is a really sweet gingerbread house. It has some little candy canes on it, some wreaths, has a little bit of greenery at the top and bottom. This pattern you do have to get by joining Emily Call's Facebook group, which I'm going to link below. All you have to do is join it. There is one question that you do have to answer. I think it's like, who's your favorite cross-stitch designer? I do believe, if I'm getting that correct. You have to answer that and then you'll get accepted for the group and then you can find the free pattern there. But here is the pattern. I thought it was so sweet. Like I said, I love Emily Call, and she just came out with a couple weeks ago some gingerbread perforated paper ornaments, actually, or a pattern for little gingerbread men made out of perforated paper, which I really like. But I also want to show you a few paid patterns from Emily Call just to showcase a few more of her designs because they are really cute. So this is Jolly and Merry. The stitch count is 67 by 86 on both of these. I love that they're companion pieces, but you could easily stitch one or not another, or you could put one on your tree and put one in your kitchen and kind of like split them up, which is really cute. I just love them. I think they're so sweet. They are stitched with or charted with a mix of DMC and fancy floss. Next we have Snow Friends, which is 100 by 100. Okay, first off, very sweet pattern. I love it on the blue. Perfect winter pattern. Again, I love the way she finished this. Like, just beautiful. Mixing the patterns there, just really, really pretty. So love that one. Snow Friends. Next is Santa's Elves. The stitch count on this one is 90 by 90. It is stitched in DMC floss. I like the fabric on this one, but I think it would be really, really cute on a pink. Either a pink, oh my gosh, you know what actually be really cute? It's like a minty bluey green. I think it would pop even more on that. They're so sweet, and I love that they're like doing their little elf things. This next one is called 2024 Nativity. The stitch count is 90 by 90, and this one actually includes 2 colorways. So I'm going to picture both colorways here. You can see the white frame, I believe, is the classic Christmas colorway, and then the gold frame is the vintage Christmas colorway. This is such a pretty nativity. It's definitely very different than any nativity I have seen before. I just feel like the really feminine elements of the flowers around it and the really pretty almost lattice work like at the bottom of the nativity like stable. Really, really pretty. Love that one. Oh, and then last one, I had to include him. You know, I'm a sucker for Santas if you've watched my channel around Christmas at any point. Especially if you've watched all the Flosmas. This is Santa's Sampler. It is charted in DMC and Classic Colorworks, and it doesn't give you the stitch count like in the description. I'm sure it will if you buy the pattern. But this is in 16, stitched on 16 count. It'd be a 7 by 6. I don't own this one, and this is one I think I'm gonna have to buy when I go buy those little perforated paper reindeers. I love his beard, okay? Do you see the details in his beard of the gray, and then the snow and the ho-ho-ho, and just the little candy cane on this? I have to have this one, and I have to stitch it. I love him so much. I think this will be an adorable stand-up, so that is my plan for when I get that one and when I stitch it. All right, so a quick one today. That is all I have to show you, but thank you so much for joining me. Tomorrow is going to be a little bit of a longer one. I feel like yesterday was a little bit longer one too, so I kept this one sweet and short. But tomorrow I'm going to be organizing my cross stitch supplies. I'm kind of outgrowing my little cross stitch cart, if you've seen that video where I showed that. And so I bought some collapsible crates, which I'm going to use to reorganize a few things. So I'm going to do that with you. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for a little bit of organization. Bye, guys.